Ben from Orange Goblin, and I'm the vocalist.
It's been 20 years since when out your first album.
Yeah.
Did you plan anything special to celebrate hits?
No, actually, this year has been a year of anniversaries for the band. 'Cause like you say, it's 20 years since the very first album, but it's also 10 years since the Healing Through Fire album, and it's 5 years since Eulogy for the Damned. So we did sort of talk about maybe doing, those album in their entirety sort of shows, but it's not really what Orange Goblin's about, so we didn't really want to do anything to celebrate it too much. So no, we're just, still sort of playing shows and festivals with a set that kind of encompasses everything that we've ever done. So no massive celebrations for that yet. But that first album, I guess it'd be difficult to sort of do it all because it was the first one, and when we went into the studio, we were like kids in a candy shop that wanted to try everything. So that's why there's keyboards on there and layered guitars and everything, and we just wanted to make it the best that we possibly could. And looking back, it was probably a mistake. You find your way, we was young then, but now it's like there's a lot of those songs on that album that we could never play live again, so we still do one or two.
It's a lonely ride. It's a lonely ride.
In the same period, after 20 years of career, what always keep you alive?
As a band, I think it's the fact that we still enjoy it. We've never made a lot of money. We've never enjoyed the sort of fame and success that other bands have, and I don't think that this sort of style of music is about that really. You do it because of the love of it, and the four of us still love the music we make, and we still have that interest to go out and play our music. It's great to come to things like this, which is basically like a weekend away with your friends, where you get to sort of play the music you love and get a load of free drinks. And so, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of bands that whinge and moan about the stresses of touring or being in a band. I'm like, if it's that much hard work, don't do it. There's other occupations that you could do and other professions that you could do. But for us, the music is a kind of release and that sort of escape from the 9-to-5 job that you do. So we still love doing it, and that's the secret to still being together. It's like the four of us are like brothers now. We've been together for so long that we all know what each other are thinking. We know that if we go on tour, when someone's feeling down, to give them a bit of space. You start to learn everybody's little sort of things as their personality traits and things like that. So you adapt to that, and yeah, we don't really argue a great deal. We don't really have many problems within our band. It's just we're four good friends that like getting together in a room and writing music that we want to hear. So. When we started Orange Goblin, the reason that we did it was because there wasn't an Orange Goblin, and we wanted to have a band that sounded like everybody that we love. And I think what we do is we incorporate a little bit of everybody's influences within the band. It's like myself and Martin, the bass player, come from a very sort of extreme metal and classic metal background, like Iron Maiden, Metallica, Slayer, but also sort of Darkthrone, Bathory, Venom, that sort of thing. And Chris, that drummer, comes from a hardcore background. He grew up listening to Minor Threat and Black Flag and stuff like that. And our guitarist Joe grew up with like 70s rock and blues and is influenced by everything from B.B. King right through to Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. So we put all that stuff in a melting pot, and it creates Orange Goblin. And like I say, when we started the band, it was like, there isn't a band that sounds like this meets that, or this meets that. So it was like, well, let's do that. Let's incorporate all of our influences. There's no reason why we can't. Nothing's off limits, which is why I think you get the extremes of Orange Goblin from songs like They Come Back, which probably more in line with sort of Slayer and stuff, and songs like Time Traveling Blues, which sound like ZZ Top or Lynyrd Skynyrd. So there's a little bit of everything in there.
What do you think between the Fall of Summer and the other French festival?
Well, I mean, France has always been really good to us as a country, for us to tour, whether it's club shows, or festivals. We've done Hellfest 3 times. It's our first time at Fall of Summer. We've done Silac Open Air. We've done Motorculture twice, and every time the crowd have loved it. We've had a really good response, and we feel that outside of the UK, this is probably our sort of biggest sort of fan base. So we love coming to France. We love playing here, and yeah, as I said, I came to Fall of Summer last year as a fan of the lineup and as a punter. Was camping, and I spoke to some of the organisers and said it'd be great to get Orange Goblin to play here next year. We worked that out, and here we are. So it's fantastic to be a part of it. It's just a shame the weather's shit this year, because last year it was boiling hot. It was fantastic, but I think we've brought the English weather with us.
Thank you very much, Guy.
No problem. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.